Friends, I'm again with the chapter that is Rural Administration from Social and Political Life for Class 6 students. Here, the maintenance of land records. So, from the previous story, we know about a dispute between Mohan and Raghu based on the shifting of boundary between their lands. So, now question arises, who keeps the record of the lands for villagers? So, here maintenance of land records. You saw that Mohan and Raghu were arguing heatedly whether the common boundary of their fields had been shifted. Isn't there a way by which they could have settled this dispute in a peaceful manner? Are there records that show who owns what land in village? Let's find out how this is done. So, measuring land and keeping land records is the main work of the Patwari. So, here Patwari is a person who keeps the records of all lands owned by the villagers. The Patwari is known by different names in different states. In some villages, such as officers are called Lekpal, in others Kanunga and Karmachari or village officers, etc. We will refer to this officer as Patwari. Each Patwari is responsible for a group of villages. The Patwari maintains the updates of records of the village. So, the map here, the map and the corresponding details from the register on the next page are a small part of the records kept by the Patwari. So, Patwari kept all the land records. The Patwari usually has ways of measuring agricultural fields. So, Patwari measures the agricultural fields in villages. In some places, a long chain is used. A long chain is used by the Patwari to measure the lands. In the above instance, the Patwari would have measured both Mohan's and Raghu's field and compared them with the measurements on the map. If they did not match, then it would be clear that the boundary of the field has been changed. So, they consult a Patwari to measure their fields again and settle the dispute peacefully. So, here the Patwari is also responsible for organizing the collection of land revenue from the farmers and providing information to the government about the crops grown in this area. This is done from the records that are kept, and this is why it is important for Patwari to regularly update this. Farmers may change the crops grown on their fields, or someone may dig a well somewhere. So, next come to what other things are regarding to the Patwari here. And keeping tracks of all this is the work of revenue departments of the government. Senior people in this department supervise the Patwari's work. So, Patwari's work is also supervised by his senior officers. All states in India are divided into districts. We know that states are also divided into districts. For managing matters relating to land, these districts are further subdivided. These subdivisions of a district are known by different names such as Tahsil, Taluka, etc. So, the states are divided into districts, and districts are again subdivided into tahsils or taluka. At the head is the district collector. The district head is district collector, and under her are the revenue officers, also known as tahsildars. And head of tahsils are tahsildars. They have to hear disputes. They also supervise the work of the Patwaris and ensure that records are properly kept and land revenue is collected. They make sure that the farmers can easily obtain a copy of their record. Students can obtain their caste certificates, etc. Tahsildar's office is where here this is E, where the disputes are also heard. So this is all about the Patwari Tahsildars. So now thank you friends for watching. In my next video I will discuss remaining of this chapter. Bye.